welcome back to the Oracle Scroll. Today, we're working on renewal. Hi, I'm Kevin Walder, your host for the Oracle Scroll. And today we're looking at card number 1, the very beginning of the deck, and it is entitled Renewal. Renewal is something that happens in our world every day, every hour, every minute of every hour. Our own bodies are in a constant state of renewal as old cells are dying off and being replaced, and new ones are taking their place and actually functioning at a higher rate than the old ones. We see that in nature as well, all around us, in a cyclical, seasonal kind of renewal that happens all the time. We are constantly surrounded by renewal on some level. Physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, all of those levels have to be renewed in order to continue to be fully functional. You might think of it as having a service on your car, service on your furnace, or just general upkeep. It's a matter of renewing what we have and making it more functional. When we look at renewal from a spiritual standpoint, that deals with a lot of challenges. We are in the constant state of overcoming challenges, working through challenges, working around challenges. But we have to face those challenges in order for us to get through them in some way. And once we've done that, then renewal can take place, and we can begin to feel like we're moving forward once again. Renewal on a spiritual level is something that we absolutely must do in order to thrive in this life. There are going to be many challenges to our belief systems and the things that we find important and absolutes in our life. We are going to change those several times in a lifetime. So renewal that's the process of renewing the way we have looked at things and understanding them in a new way. If you think about renewal as being sort of a service call, that's probably a very appropriate way to look at it, because we do have options. We can ignore that screeching or knocking sound that we've heard. We can ignore that, or we can choose to believe something that is so far off base because it's convenient. We can choose to accept someone else's explanation without thoroughly investigating it ourselves. We can choose to accept the common assertions about life and the motivations of others around us. But renewal requires us to do the work. Renewal requires us to do the investigating on our own and find out exactly what it is that we're up against. What is our challenge? Sometimes that's the biggest challenge, is identifying what is our challenge. We might have to step back a moment and take another look at some of the things that we've always believed, some of the things we've always accepted, and even, unfortunately, some of the people in our circle. If they are not in an area, or if they're not actually contributing to your strength, then they're draining your power. And so renewal sometimes requires replacing those faulty parts and putting together a new community that is actually functional, something that actually works with you and how you are looking at your situation in life. So renewal, being card number one, is kind of appropriate in one way or other. Card number one is an ace. It's a beginning. It's a new concept. So before we take any action, we need to determine what our direction is going to be. Determine what the concept is that we are going to follow. Renewal. How do we approach it for ourselves? And can we be of assistance to others who are also on their path of renewal? How would we go about doing that for everyone's best interests? Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Oracle Scroll. Please stop by my website at kevinwalder.com, where you can purchase any of the services that I offer. Also, check out my books, Tarot for Lunch, Lessons from the Cards, and more recently, 22 Teachers, Healing Lessons from the Major Arcana. Both are available at amazon.com, and both are very easily understood and easily followed directions for using the tarot. And most importantly, please subscribe to this channel by clicking the little red button down below, and go ahead and click that bell next to it so that you never miss an episode.